Hi everyone, Scrappy Kathy here, and first I want to apologize for the last video that I made, which was my layout share. I had moved my mat here down closer to me, which brought the line down closer to me, which meant that you couldn't see this part of the page. So I have moved the line up, and I still think that this gives you, if I have it right here, you can see this part. Okay, I'm looking to see, you can see that part. If I move it up, you can still see that, but you can see this part down here. Anyway, I'm gonna have to experiment. I'm thinking of getting a new mat, and it's gonna stay in one place, and then I will recalibrate everything for that. So I will try to remember to check and make sure that everything is out there. So in that layout share, I shared the beginnings of this project. This is the last page of this AB Studio paper that I have in my Scrap Backwards kit. And I have fussy cut this part out of and I still have this left. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it, but I don't think it'll be anything on this page. So I'm going to just go ahead and glue this down. I didn't take the branding strip off because it didn't, this fit on here without taking the branding strip off, and I would have lost a ½ inch of this pattern down here. So I'm going to be using these two photos. I'm going to tuck them in here and tell stories about them. I don't really think I think I will glue them down. I was thinking maybe I wouldn't. But the story is that I was watching a television show that was taking place in Greenland. And John served in the Air Force at an Air Force base in Thule, Greenland. It was actually mentioned in the show. And one of the characters had this statue. And I snapped this photo from that TV show. And it's exactly like a statue that John got for his mother, and he gave it to her as a gift when he got back. He brought it to her when he got back from Greenland, and she had it in her apartment, and when she passed away, he went to get her things, and he was going to bring it home, but it got broken. So we never had it. We kept it for a while and we thought about trying to repair it, and it never happened. So I think some time ago on one of the moves, maybe the move to this house, we, let's see, I have a thin piece there. We probably decided that we would never successfully fix it, and he thought he had a photo of it. I didn't find any such thing in his belongings, but I do have his mother's scrapbooks or photo albums. So I can probably find it in there. So I'm going to put that there, and this here. Just kind of go like that. And it'll kind of look like they could be pulled up by those tabs, but I'm actually going to use those tabs as anchors for embellishing. And I have this sticker that says, "Love Today." I kind of don't necessarily need that all to show, and I really didn't want to. I'm going to do it like this and get rid of that. Kind of that I dislodged that when I did that. So let me put that right there, and it's just kind of there for the color. And I'm going to do a similar thing here with this typewriter, except I'm going to kind of cut it down and do that. And I thought I might get, I'm going to get it in these Rosie Studio florals. There are some that look a lot like these flowers. I don't necessarily want the tropical greenery, so I'm looking for plain flowers. And I thought maybe I'd do something like so and put it up on a foam dot. Maybe do that. And then here's a small one. I'll put it on a dot. And here the key is going to be the journaling, and I'm not going to do that on camera. I'll put that right there. And I think that's all I'm going to do there. I don't want the greenery, as I said. I could use maybe one more single flower. Let me see if I could have got one here. I'm just going to fussy cut it out of this. And maybe I'll fussy cut the two. And then I'm going to add some Flair, and I'm not going to really do much more than that. And I've pulled some neutral Flair. I have a brown and white stripe. I have an abstract Flair. Gosh, I need a better package for that. I can do that. I bought some packaging to store stamps whose packaging was substandard and not what I wanted. So I'm going to maybe put this kind of right there, just to have a little variety there. I'm going to do a bit right, a piece of Flair right here, and the colors just really work well there. I have a gray one. I may just use one gray one, And I might put it kind of right. I'll lift that and put it there. And I'm going to put this down somewhere. Because it's about, today's a hard day, and those of you who've been following me, you know it's the 8th as I'm filming this. And 2 years ago today was when he transferred from the hospital to the nursing home. And it was exactly, and I was there to greet him and wish him happy 8th. And we were so hopeful that he'd be walking out and coming home. And instead, in exactly a month to the day later, on February 8th, he passed away. So, I've got this, which I thought I'd kind of put in over here next to this, which kind of has a little bit of a purplish cast. I'm actually going to put it on top of the gray Flair, maybe like so, because I don't like that angle. I'll put it at this angle. Let me put it a little more. Again, I'm kind of overthinking it. There, I'll put it like that. I've got this brown and white striped Flair, which maybe could go, that's a little too close there. I think I won't use it. I'm going to put it in the bin of Flair I thought about using but didn't. My battery is dying. I'm going to use a push pin right here. And another one, a different type. I'm going to use a paper clip right here. And I'm going to let this wild print kind of be the star from a pattern standpoint. And then I'm going to journal. And let's see. I thought maybe I'd add this pink color. I can do that right here. And I can add some maybe, oh, where? Why not? I've covered up my little tab right there, but I can put that beside it. So that maybe would draw your attention to where the tab used to be. I have this heart, which I think I'm going to fussy cut. And put on that abstract kind of pink stone looking Flair. I'm going to put it like that. And then I've got this heart, which is pink. It's the wrong shade of pink, but I'll use it anyway. And I've used more goodies from my Scrap Backwards kit. I'm really killing it. I'm just about, oh, you know what? I lied. There is another sheet of that paper. Okay, so I've got that on there. I'm going to put this away. I don't want to use that. I thought about putting one of these sentiments, the life is tough, but so are you. But I don't think I will. I like little moments, big memories. I have to tell you that looking at when I saw the this polar bear on that television show, it just flooded me with memories that, you know, made me cry. There's just no two ways about it, and I'm sure that doesn't surprise any of you. But it's like a little memory, that a little moment, a tiny little bit of our lives, but it was a story that I might not have ever thought to tell, but I'm glad that I did. It's kind of strange. Anyway, I was going to maybe do something with these letters, but I don't think I will, so I'm going to put that up. It's one of my oldest things of alphas, the little tiny type letters, several different colors and sizes, fonts. Okay, so I'll lay that back, and I didn't do a very good job of laying it. So I will do the journaling now, and I have a page that's very special to me and would be to John if he were here to see it. He would love it. And I actually love this paper on this page with this Vicki Boutin paper behind it from Storyteller. So thank you for watching. Bye.